If one was able to let completely go of their fear of death, even during the process of death itself. Well, theoretically and technically, we are always in a process of death, a slow journey to an inevitable end. I mean, it is inevitable, right? It is our fate that we're going to die. We are going to die, right? And we have no choice in that, right? So then that comes back to free will and choice. If you say I have free will, free control over my being, what does that fully mean, my being and existence? To what depths am I able to take that? Am I confined to the constraints of being a human, of being this material body? Can I be something greater than that? May I have the will to be something? And I'm speaking specifically as been given by God. Those who believe in God, a God of a specific religion, a God with the plan and purpose for all. And what you said at the same time, he gives us free will, freedom to choose. For those who believe such, maybe there are those who believe in a God that has not given us free will. And I can't think of one specific that says specifically that he has limited us in our ability to act and do and be, feel and say, all that it entails of being human. So all that which entails the pure essence and being of being a human. There is a limitation in all. There is a barrier to all aspects. If you want to talk about height, you can talk about height. If you want to talk about ability to see, vision, if you want to talk about the very nature of being good and bad, if you want to talk about of being more than that, or being more than we currently are. If one does not believe in evolution, then you believe we are such a state where we will and will not and cannot move beyond this state of being outside of dying, and then that is going to heaven to be what? Don't know what exactly that would mean. For those who are said to go to heaven, you will be in complete and total bliss and happiness for all eternity, and what that entails and how that is done without then thus controlling the will of one that do not know. Because then you will have to take away their free will for them to be happy, for them to be completely happy forever. If they did not show an ability to do such when they were in human form on Earth, on this planet, then what is exactly that has changed that will allow them to do such afterwards, after death? Is it just this body? Are we this body? Are we more than the body? Are we the will, the spirit, the soul? Which are we? Are we one or more? What is the totality? Is one state of being changing form to another, which may have been before this first? We're just in the middle, from which the spirit comes. How would that be achieved without willing such? And yet we on this planet have been told that we have will. So will our will increase? Must increase, must change, it must increase. So then we are limited here, but we won't be limited there. What is the truth? I ask you. So as we are in this stream of death, sometimes you hit the rapids, sometimes it's a slow, steady roll. Some don't even get off, even get to begin. It is just, is it death within death? No, but there's life, right? Yeah, there's life. At any point in time, that is there is being, but it's not that, because we don't believe in just being as being alive. A rock is not life. Those atoms is not life. It's not life, but it has the same substance of everything else. First, and that is the fact that that it has a form, a shape, it has a consistency. It is material. It is the same as when we break it down and get down to its material elements, its atomic level. It is the same. And yet we say it's not alive, and yet it is made of the very exact substance that we are. And we say that we are alive. So where does that point of differentiation begin? When does something begin life? When does something just be in life? So what is it? It's something that has energy. What is it? What is that says that a rock is not life, and neither is an egg inside an ovary, and neither is a sperm cell. We're saying that they are not life, because if either one of them were life, the second that they interact and become one, the life force must be given to the other, right? Or you're not saying that the one kills the other. But no, you can't be death, because life comes forth. And you say nothing can come from nothing, so life must be there for life to be. Life is be. So we control our fear of death. And do we do that during life? During the process, are we not afraid of death? And then during the process of a life, just living life every day. But then when that day comes, and a final day comes, if it is not a quick death, it is one that we really readily experience and know that our doom is coming, or believe such, or feel such. It must be a certain feeling. There is a feeling of death, right? Is it the ultimate pain? There are great pains that one can experience. What is the pain of death? What is that feeling of death? Is it pain? It's not pain, right? It's fear. It's ultimate, pure fear. And what is fear? What is fearing exactly? Is it mind, the soul, the spirit, the body fearing death? What is fearing? What is fearing? Knowing that it is the same substance as all. So where death is, if we are the same as in everything else. The core of what we are is the same as everything that is, and everything that is. And it is going to be such for some forever, always is, will be, or it will forevermore, whatever it is, the essence is. What is death? Well, it can't be death. See, if you say that something can't come from nothing, can nothing come from something? We're saying death is nothingness. Can nothingness come from that which is? Can nothing come from something? Can non-being come from that which is? If there's non-being, there's non-being, but can a coming of and then a going forth from life must be life. From life will not be death. From life is life, and life that comes from our life is continuously life. Even when it seems to pass, it changes, but it's still life. You can't say it goes into nothingness, right? What does life know about nothingness? So if one controls their fear and has no fear, what exactly would that experience be?